Hey, how's it going, YouTube? The Southern Experience here. Just doing a YAPO today. Got me a package, and I'm gonna try. Right now, I'm gonna light up my streamliner. I have no idea who makes this pipe. All I know is it's. I think it says it's Algerian briar, made in France. And then on this side, it says streamliner right there, and it has a little bit of a worn out kind of crown looking symbol. I don't know if you see that. I looked it up on a pipe forum, and they didn't say anything about it, who made it, and this, that, and the other. Boy, I got to cover up this. Got my work hat on. Cover up that dome. But anyway, they didn't say much about it. They just said it was made in France. It was Algerian briar, or made in France mostly. And they had the symbol, but they didn't say much. But I'm going to try some of this Mac Baron's honey and chocolate that the man Cisco sent me for a couple samples. That was the main one he had offered, and I asked him for. Kind of a oval shaped bowl. Ooh, that's good. That's nice. I want to say thank you to all you guys that have subbed me. Hit 40 subs, I guess. And maybe one of you guys who been on here for a while, you can show me how I can see who subbed me. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I got the notices, but I didn't write none of them down, and I don't remember. I'd like to go back through and see who subbed me. Just curious, I guess. Come on. Really good. Got kind of a, to me it's more of a natural tobacco taste. It's not wet. Not real, usually you can taste if it's wet because it's kind of steamy tasting. Really nice, smooth, kind of a sweet taste to it, not overly done. Using my vertical lighter that's got all the tools inside of it. Got this from Pipes and Cigars, butane lighter. Whew. She's going now. I'm going to need to turn this fan back on. Hang on. There, got the fan going. Got to move some of that smoke out of the way. But thank you guys who have subbed me. I appreciate your time. Appreciate you taking time to watch me. Also want to say that my prayers and thoughts are going out to the families who were just hit by the tornadoes in Kansas, in that area, and Missouri. And I hope, a lot of people lost their lives, and I'm praying for the families of the victims, and I'm praying for those who lost their houses, lost businesses, lost schools. Didn't see many pictures, didn't have time today, didn't get a chance to look at the news, but I understand that whole towns were devastated, and it's a hard thing. We went through tornadoes about 4 years ago, just about tore everything up here in South Dakota, And speaking of weather, it is the 28th of April, and we have an inch of snow out on the ground. When is spring going to show up? February, you can go back home anytime. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got an inch of snow. Had a good layer of snow this morning. It melted down and turned to slush and wet, and then it cooled back off, started snowing and rain mix, and now the roads are all slush and water, and a dangerous combination if it gets much colder. So hopefully people will be careful out on the roads tonight, especially here in South Dakota. Talking too much. So how's the weather where you're at? And don't give me none of this 98 degrees junk. Somebody said it was 95 degrees in Florida. It ain't right. Summer should be, or spring should be here by now, and it ain't showed up. We're going on in South Dakota. The first snowstorm we got was in October, the early part of October, and it's been winter ever since. And that was the one, maybe you've seen it on the national news, 40, what did I say, 40,000 or 400,000 head of cattle lost. And I know guys who lost a lot of cattle. A lot of the pictures were from like literally not 20 miles from where I'm at. And it ain't spring yet. Boy, this is good. Thank you, Cisco. Appreciate it, bud. Anyway, got a YAPO from Piper McG. Thank you, sir. He messaged me, and when I'm still trying to figure this Google Plus thing out, and come through on my phone, and I've just figured it out through the actual website of YouTube how to get to it, but come through on my phone. I'm usually using my phone. That I had a message and I read it, and he offered to send me some samples as a welcome to the pipe community, and I sure appreciate it, sir. So we're going to get into this. My $12 toad stabber. If I can get into it. Made it childproof. And I don't want to cut any of the bags in there, so I may not use my knife. Let's tear it open. Woo! You see that? Don't talk with a pipe in your mouth. Fire goes everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Holy smokes, dude. Good night. You alright? Starting to think you're completely out of tobacco now. I doubt it. I brought this package home, and my wife, not that she decides for me, but she judges my tobaccos. She don't like anything that stinks, and neither do I. And but she was sniffing the bag, and she was like, "That smells awesome." And so, like, yeah. So here we have Sutliff Malto Dolce. Awesome. I have a 10 of this. And I haven't opened it yet because I've been seeing everybody review it. Oh, Malto Dolce is the best, and everybody loves it. But I have quite a few 10s open. Ooh, that smells awesome. Mmm. That smells good. Yummy. Boda pipes. I hope I'm saying it right. If there was some other stuff written on there, I can't read it now. Butter rum. Boy, something else was written on there and it's smeared off, and I'm sorry, I can't read it. All it says is Boda pipes, and then there's a little scribble, and then butter rum. Ooh, that's one of them we was smelling. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. How do you do? Got my sweet tea. Good stuff. Next we have Boda pipes. I hope I'm saying that right. Bob's Wacky Backy. Well, that sounds like it's from the South. Maybe not. Oh, that's got the pipe shop smell to it. You know that smell you get when you walk into a... We don't have any B&Ms around here. I have to go online. We have a tinderbox in Rapid City, which is 150 miles away, and I was just there, I want to see, a week and a half ago. Maybe not even that much, maybe a week ago. Me and my wife went on a date, overnight date. It's a week ago, this past weekend. Ooh, we got Drew Estate Grand Central. I was wanting to try some of this. I'd been seeing that. And the other one was something blonde. I can't remember. I have some. I have the Drew Estate Harvest on the Hudson, the apple flavored one, and that one is awesome. The Tewksbury Hobbit's Weed. I have been watching you guys drool over this stuff, and now I know why. Wow. Somebody said that smelled like Play-Doh. It's got, to me, it kind of does. Got a little bit of a Play-Doh smell to it, but it really has a good, don't want to say fruity, but whatever it is, it smells really good. Drew Estate Central Park Stroll. That was it. I think that was the one. Or there's another one. It's blonde something. Ooh. Looks like Cavendish. A lot of black Cavendish. And, yeah, that's what it looks like. Boy, that smells good. I'm going to enjoy these, Mr. McG. Strauss Alt Park. And you're awesome. I've been seeing all these. I've been watching reviews over, thinking, you know what? Maybe one day I'll get some. I hope I can get some. That'd be nice to have. And I'm getting all the ones I've been thinking about getting. Ooh. Kind of. Ooh, really sweet. Kind of almost buttery smell to me. I have another one like that. It's Spring Training from Pipes and Cigars. Russ's, one of his monthly blends. Smells, got that buttery smell to it, but it's way sweeter because it's basically Cracker Jacks and tobacco, and it tastes good. That smells really good. Alt Park. I've been watching reviews. Watched Aristocob, and then who was it? Somebody else. Boontar or somebody else did Alt Park and smelled really good. Dan's Tobacco Devil's Holiday. Dude, you hit the nail on the head. Right up my alley. Definitely right up my alley, and completely and totally surprised. A few samples, huh? Man, this community just blows me away. You know, I've been welcomed graciously, and come on, really, dude? You told me not to send you. How can I not? YouTube pipe community tradition is to repay. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, I know they told me not to send, and you do it anyway. How can I not repay your generosity? And I'll have to go through your videos. It may take me a little while, so I'm not going to guarantee you this week, tomorrow. I can't do that. My schedule don't allow that. But what I'll do is I'll go through your videos and see what kind of flavor you like, what style, or even send me a message. Say I like English or I like whatever. You tell me. And if I have something that's kind of along that line, I'll send you something. I have one. You were asking me about a crossover, and I wasn't sure, and you explained it was Latakia and aromatic together. And what I did was I'm part of the Pipes and Cigars, I've said this before, that I'm part of their monthly pipe club. Pipe tobacco club. Every month you get some. Well, in one of those months I got a 10 of Sutliff number 5, really smoky. And what I did was I took it, and I took Eric Stokeby's 1897 and the 1955, and I took a big grab out of each one of them because they're really packed in there. I mean, I filled up a paper plate with them when I emptied them out and let them dry out for a little bit and put them back in. And I mixed it, trying to make what you're talking about, because I really like that, where it smokes and tastes like an aromatic, but has that smoky back note, if that makes sense. It's not all aromatic, but it's not all smoke, and it's a really nice blend, a really good full-bodied smoke with a smoky back note, but also a good flavor on the front side. Like I said, John Bull's English has been the closest one I found. I had another guy I bought some pipes from on eBay. He sent me some samples when he made his own English blend, which is really good. It's that same deal. It's got smoke to it, but it's like an aromatic. A lot of Cavendish and Virginias and Burleys, and then he has a lot of Kia he thrown in it. And then there was another one. It was his blend, and I named it after him, but it's not on the market. He said he took 1Q and he put black Cavendish with it, and he put a lot of Kia in it. He put a pound of Lane 1Q, which everybody seems to like. That was the first one I tried, was Lane 1Q, and he put a half a pound of black Cavendish, and then he put like a quarter cup of a lot of Kia in there and mixed it, and it's awesome. I love it, and I'm about out of it. And then John Bull is almost identical. It is so close, it's scary, and I love that stuff. I don't smoke it all the time. It could be an everyday smoke. I like to go. It's one of those, I walk to my drawer because I've been part of this pipe club. I've got quite a few, and I'm like, okay, what do I smoke tonight? And I like to have one every night if possible. My schedule don't always allow it. But I enjoy a pipe. I really, really thank you, Mr. Piper McG, and I really appreciate it. And Cisco, thank you for the honey and chocolate. I've got a little bit of the peaches and cream. Awesome. And I got a little bit of that left. I think I might share that on with somebody else that I just met through Instagram today. They thought they sounded really good, so that tells me right there they've not had it. I may contact them and see if they want, and then pass that little bit on. Or maybe be stingy and keep it to myself and say, get your own. I don't know. But you guys take it easy out there. I sure appreciate your time. Boy, it's a good pipe. It's not a very big pipe. And like I said, you see the bowl's really long. It's not round very much. I mean, it's not even hardly any wider than my finger. But it smokes really good. I had to do a lot of cleaning on this one. But if you know anything about this brand, I know it's a good pipe because I cleaned it and it smokes like a freight train now, as long as I quit talking. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. And whoever's got spring locked up and chained up and held to yourself, send it to me, please. I appreciate you guys taking some time to watch, and I appreciate Piper McG for sending me that. I can't tell you how much I thank you. Gonna have to start going through these one at a time, and it'll probably take me 2 weeks to get around to all of them. And but yeah, I sure appreciate it, man. You guys take care out there. And oh, one more thing, Carmen Kelly, Pipe Girl, I was going after your Dr. Grabo and somebody snatched it on me in the last 5 seconds. Was it you, Cousin Stuffy? Anyway, so I missed out on that one, but that's alright. I've got quite a few pipes, but and I've already got one Dr. Grayboy. I like that one. I like that kind of not quite quarter bent, but just a little off. Looked like a really nice pipe, and maybe I'll find somebody else's. I can't quite get to the Rick Blacks and the Paul's pipes and the Joe Cases just yet. I'm working on it. I am, I promise. But I really like to have one of those pipes down the road, and gonna start putting away for it. Yeah, you guys hang in there. Have a good week, and hope you guys are safe. Have a good rest of the week, and take her easy. And I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Keep them lit.